Hey everybody, this is James with wstrades.com. I want to give you an update here on CLOV or Clover Health. Saw an article here on investing.com and it says Clover Health, will volatility bring another short squeeze? Clover Health or CLOV stock has witnessed significant volatility in 2021 thus far. The stock touched its 52-week high of $28.85 a share in June. However, Clover Health since sold off impressively to close around $8 per share midweek. These sorts of volatile swings appear to be indicative of the speculative nature of the market right now. Indeed, CLOV stock remains one of the most speculative of its peer group. The retail investor interest with this stock remains sky high, fueling some otherwise wild swings many other stocks don't typically see. This is a stock that many investors point to as a short squeeze candidate. Why? Well, the stock squeezed more than 200% in early September in the matter of approximately 1 week. That is, before the shares fell back to earth. Will this stock go on another run again, or will investors see more pain on the horizon? Right now, I remain on the fence with this stock. CLOV stock could do it again. There are certainly quite a few investors out there who remain bullish on Clover Health's ability to squeeze once again. Indeed, relatively high short interest and borrow fee rates that are higher than average have made it so. Of course, just because a stock is heavily shorted or unfavored doesn't mean it will do well. Quite the opposite, actually. Typically, the markets provide a rather impeccable pricing mechanism. Sometimes the market gets things wrong. However, over the long term, we see that the stock market is a pretty good estimator of value for companies. That said, insiders and institutions own approximately 74% of Clover Health's float. This means that if everyone sticks together and holds on with diamond hands, anything's possible. Indeed, institutional money is often referred to as smart money in the markets. The fact that such a large chunk of CLOV stock is held by institutions suggests that this is a company some rather smart individuals believe in. Therefore, investors enthusiastic about another surge in CLOV stock should trade responsibly. Mixed quarterly results. Complicating matters for investors bullish on the ability of Clover Health to squeeze is the company's financial results. This past quarter, Clover Health posted a revenue growth of 140%, driven mostly by impressive performance in the Medicare Advantage premiums and direct contracting revenues. That said, Clover Health did miss on the bottom line, posting an operating loss of 45 cents per share versus the 17 cents expected by analysts. In this market, it's perhaps unsurprising to note that CLOV stock surged on these numbers, with the focus clearly being on the company's top line. Membership growth of more than 125% on a year-over-year basis drove these gains. Adjusted for the net effect of COVID-19, these numbers were still very strong. This indicates there could be additional avenues for further growth down the line. Clover Health's management team issued strong guidance for revenues coming in between $1.4 and $1.5 billion. The company expects to lose between $210 and $250 million on these revenues. Even with the increasing membership and revenue, the company is consistently losing money. That said, there appears to be sufficient appetite for such companies right now. The extent to which the market will continue to reward revenue growth over profitability, however, remains uncertain. Problematic business plan might be a hurdle. Clover Health aims to offer vast medical coverage at an affordable rate compared to its competitors. To do so, the company has to reimburse healthcare service providers faster to help them reduce the cost of providing care. Moreover, Clover Health has outlined plans to potentially pay providers twice that of the industry standard. Such a business model can't be profitable up front. Investors know that, or should know that. However, Clover Health's plan is to use the Clover Assistant platform to accomplish its business objectives. Clover Assistant is a software that provides technological solutions to cost-cutting objectives. Look here at the price action on Clover Health. Seems to be at a key level right now. For a long time, the price was above the $8 level. You see here in late August, it did dip a little bit below that level, but then rallied immediately to stay above it. Now the price is selling off again below the $8 level. Pretty flat on the day today, though, down about 1%. So since we've broken through this $8 level here and it's trending a little bit lower, I would think the next point of interest here is going to be around this $7.40 mark. If the price continues to sell and breaks and closes below that, I'm predicting that this thing goes down to around this 650 level, because you can see that's the next stop. We've already fell through this $8 level, which seemed to be a pretty good support level. So yeah, if this thing continues to move down and away here, 650 is going to be the next stop on the downside. However, after this big surge here, let me zoom back in. We had this big bump above 11. It's been nothing but selling for a couple weeks here, so it's been the shorter term downtrend. So I wouldn't be surprised if buyers starting to step back into this thing. RSI is riding a little low here at 41.73. So it definitely seems like this might be a moment where the stock is going to be cyclical and try to make a move back towards the 21-day exponential moving average. So we'll kind of see here if this level around 740 holds up. And if not, I'm seeing it going down to 650. If it can have a little bit of a bullish reversal right now, this thing might go up and retest the 21-day EMA. So I'll continue to keep you guys updated on Clover. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.